Positive Athlete Pittsburgh is teaming up with C. Harper to put the spotlight on local high school athletes who have positive stories to tell. In the spring, C. Harper Positive Athlete Awards are going to be held, and $10,000 in scholarship money from several local companies will be given to these special athletes. And we showcase some of the nominated athletes each week on the Heinz Ward Show. This week's guest is Nate Edenfield, a senior at Uniontown. Nate is the Whippeal cross country champion and also a swimmer. He's at the top of his class and recently had to make a choice on whether to attend an academic meet or a cross-country meet, and figured out how to do both so he wouldn't let either team down. On top of that, he volunteers at the Fort Necessity Battlefield as a reenactor for tourists. Nate is with Heinz right now.
How you doing, Nate?
Doing pretty good.
Thank you for coming on the show. You look good too, well dressed and everything.
Thank you.
All right, let's get started. So my question is you, what's your definition of a positive athlete?
A positive athlete is someone when their team is faced with an insurmountable task, a difficult workout, or even a loss. They're that leader that can pull the team together, motivate them to move forward, have their heads held high, give them confidence in what they've done and in themselves so they can move forward and go after the win or complete the challenge.
I like that. I like that. Now, I know you do cross country, so my question to you is what is the furthest you've ever ran?
First I've ever run is 13 miles. Now
13 miles.
I've done that 4 times, and each time I go 0.1 further, just to say I've run the furthest so far.
Have you ever thought about doing an Ironman?
Once I get a marathon, just a marathon down, then I'll consider swimming and biking before it and doing the whole thing.
Now, which one do you think is harder out of all 3 phases?
I think I'm gonna have to say the run, just because it is at the end, but the bike, just because it's 100 miles, I believe.
112.
112. That's just as long. It's a long way. It's like it's grueling. It's endurance. Just a lot of things you have to go through.
I think you need to sign up for it. You ought to try it out. I know you do sprints, but I think you need to do the full.
Well, I'll consider a try.
I like that. Now I know you're involved in community work as well. Can you tell me how you got involved in it? Like
community service-wise, at Fort Necessity, like we talked about earlier, I met a man named Christian Fear. He's a historian with the government, and he got me involved with Fort Necessity. He worked there in his youth, and so he got me in touch with the volunteer coordinator, and I worked there for 2 summers and met a lot of people. Other than that, my coach, Joe Everhart, he got me involved with a lot of community service, working with the Western Pennsylvania School for the Blind, and also helping out a lot of local 5Ks. And the more and more I did it, the more and more I just enjoyed it.
Now, how do you feel after you do community service? Does it make you feel good?
Yes, it really does. Just because, first off, I have the opportunity to share my skills and some of my interests with other people, and at the same time I'm taking from them, whether it be their culture, their attitudes, and so I'm learning. So it's a win-win situation pretty much, and I've never been able to feel any other way except for when I do community service.
Well, I'm honored to have you here on the show, and it's great to see student athletes giving back to the community. So it's an honor, and you still look sharp, man. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And for appearing on our show, we have a Positive Athlete t-shirt and a personally autographed Steelers fan mug. Albie, tell the fans how to nominate a positive athlete.
Thanks, Heinz and Nate. Each week, you'll have the chance to nominate a positive athlete to appear on the show with Heinz and to be eligible to be honored as a positive athlete in the spring and to win scholarship money as well. C. Harper, Positive Athlete Pittsburgh, and MSA Sports have teamed up to help us with this project, and we have links to their websites to nominate an athlete and to find out what Positive Athlete Pittsburgh is all about. Check it all out right now on the Heinz Ward page at WPXI.com.